All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with our Dokkan battle video, and today we've got another data download, and my daughter wanted to join us for this one, so she is very determined to help us out here with this data download video, so she'll see her here as well. Yeah, you see yourself, I know. Thank you, Proton TNMG, for everything data download for the game. So this is going to be for the Metal Cooler Army Celebration, which I think is a very cool pick, for lack of a better term. We got the pro movie here. We got the new Metal Cooler Army, the banner unit King Cold, a bunch of different events, some idle animations, support memory, wallpaper, trade jewels, and tickets. So let's go ahead and let's jump in to what we got here for this data download. First things first, when do these characters release? Right, that's what everybody wants. So in about 16-ish hours, just under 16 hours, these guys will be out. So for me, Eastern time, it'll be tomorrow, the 29th at 1 a.m. So just depends on where you are in your time zone. If you go to this Dokkan database site, it'll show you right here exactly in your time zone when these guys release, but you can go off that if you want to. So 1 a.m. Eastern, the 29th is when these guys will be available, at least on my side. These guys do look very good, actually. I think the Metal Cooler Army himself does actually have a pretty unique kit. You can kind of choose how you want to play with him here, depending on what type of key spheres that you do pick up. So that will be very interesting, very fun. I think he looks like a very fun character. He does have his reinforcements condition here, which brings in a bunch of the metal coolers. This is basically like a rage form, giant form kind of condition here, where you'll have this just for a couple turns or a turn, depending what it is. Oh, you good? It looks like lasts for 2 to 4 turns. Yeah, so it's a 50-50 shot of whether it goes back, but you're getting it for at least 2 to 4 turns. These guys will get extra key. They're guaranteed to crit, and if available, they will stun all enemies, and each turn that they're around, they just get stronger. 600% attack each turn that they're available, which is crazy. So I think that's actually really, really cool condition here. I think it's a really cool card. I really like this character a lot. I think he's going to be very fun. King Cold is going to be the banner unit, and I think he's going to be a very good, Wicked Bloodline, Terrifying Conquerors kind of support style character. So I think he's going to be very fun. I definitely want to try to get him and try him out on Metal Cooler Army's team and see how well he runs. Yes. Yeah? Are you going down? Okay. You going down? You're going to get some snacks? Okay. You go get some snacks. Yeah. I'll be down there and help you out in a second. Okay. She's all about her snacks, man. I'll tell you what. But yeah, I think this is gonna be very, very fun, very cool celebration. So let's go. Let's start looking at some of these data download things here. So we got the pro movie that we'll play at the beginning of the celebration. When you first log in, build hype for the celebration, the new character, all that good stuff per usual. We've got the actual card arts here, which actually the SSR art for the Metal Cooler Army looks sick. He looks really, really cool. I like this card a lot. Again, I think Metal Cooler is just really freaking cool, dude. So I think that's awesome. Even the King Cold SSR art looks pretty good. Him holding Trunks' sword, and then basically his TUR is him about to swing Trunks' sword. So it's just funny to me how small that sword looks in his hands, because he's such a giant. He's such a big dude. Yeah, it's kind of funny to me. Okay, so we got this is the Dokkan event that you can go into to get the Awakening medals for the Metal Cooler Army as well as the King Cold. Then you got the Seriously Serious battle here. So this will be stage 7. I do have this one pulled up here as well. So it looks like this fight will be obviously against Metal Cooler, I'm sure. If this site would like to load, that'd be great. There we go. So we got the Metal Cooler Army right there, and it looks like phase 2 will be the Metal Cooler Core. Okay, so we'll get a lot more of these details like HP, attack, and defense, all this extra stuff in here once it's actually live in the game. Until then, we just have the stuff over here on the right, which I'm trying to avoid looking at because, again, I say this every time, I like to wait until the event's actually out and we're playing it until we get to see what these guys are doing. So we've got that. The Surging Army of Steel. So this is the challenge event that they're going to drop here. Every day, every 24 hours, they're going to drop a new stage. They're going to get progressively harder as you go And I think you'll get like better and better rewards as you kind of like beat these stages. So I'm going to get the missions down here, right? So clear the stage, clear the stage. Yeah, it looks like you're just beating the stages. You get more dragon stones as you kind of go through. You get the wallpaper at the very end if you beat all the stages. Oh, you got that. Okay. Got some snacks. So yeah, so you'll get the wallpaper once you finish up all 16 stages, which is actually really cool. It's just the metal coolers like sliding down the hill, but it is animated, right? So it does actually show them like moving down the hill, which is pretty cool. Dragon Ball Story, the fight 10 billion power warriors. So this is the metal cooler story event that they are revamping into basically like an actual like story event. It's going to be this one right here. So this was just under the stories. Now it's going to be under the Dragon Ball stories. So it'll be a little bit different. You kind of revamp a lot of the missions and everything there. Very quick, simple kind of thing to kind of run through. You know, you knock the missions out, you go through the story of it. It's kind of just a fun little thing to do. So that'll be good. Category bonus drop is going to be Wicked Bloodline. And it does look like everything here is basically dropping tomorrow to you so far. So there is that as well. And that's the final stage there. The dogs are trying to eat her food. Let's see. So yeah, so these are some of the movie assets from the actual Dragon Ball Story event themselves. Play some of the animations and stuff here. It looks like that's going to be the support memory, right? So that's a new support memory. This one is from the actual like physical LR cooler revive. Dogs are trying to eat her snacks, so I had to deal with that. So that's always fun. But yeah, so we got the assets here for the actual Dragon Ball Story, the physical metal cooler revive, the support memory here, new idle animations actually. So this is for the Sword of Hope Trunks is actually getting his battle animation. I mean, it looks pretty good, I guess. It's pretty simple, right? Just swinging the sword. That's about it. But it looks good. I like the aura. I like everything there. And then you've got the Metal Cooler Army, which is just ridiculous. It spawns in so many of them. Dude, that's actually like wild to me. And this must be like the actual card. And this is probably the reinforcements version of it, I would assume. So yeah, dude, it's crazy. There's just so many of them on the screen at once. We got the support memory here. So this is going to be the Final Crush. So extreme class enemies get attack and defense -7%. And artificial life form category enemies get an additional attack and defense -7% for 2 turns, starting from the 3rd turn to start a battle. Okay, so let's actually look at that. We can see the animation itself here. That'll play. So Vegeta flying off and then crushing the, okay, yeah, crushing the chip with a big Getty star. Okay. The spaghetti star, if you will. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's see, a wallpaper here. So this is the actual, as you can see right here, like the animated wallpaper that you'll get from clearing the challenge event for the metal coolers. Yeah, so you see him slide down the hill. Again, the hint for this was something stupid. I hate it. You get the big Getty Stars chip, which is what you just saw Vegeta crush. You'll get this from completing missions in the 100 million metal cooler takedown. This is trade at the Baba Shop for some special rewards. I assume it's going to be like the pudding from the last celebration. You just collect a bunch of these, trade them in for special items, and that's really it. We got the actual festival coin here. So this is the pity coin. So there will be pity for the banner. We've got the special ticket, which you get from completing the Seriously Serious All Out Battle. And then the ticket for the global ticket that you actually have to buy in order to get. Then we've got a bunch of the scripted assets here for Goku and Vegeta, Gohan, the metal coolers, and I think that's really it. And then, yeah, and then so he did mention up top, it does say that there's an update for the Dokkan Frontier stuff, but it's actually not in the data download. So ignore all that. That's kind of why we didn't mention it or pull it up at all, because there's not really an update for those just yet. So we'll keep an eye out for any more Dokkan Frontier stuff. I am still catching up, so be on the lookout for those videos coming out as well. For those of you who might be stuck on some of those nodes or haven't done it yet, I am getting these out as well. Let's see. The last 3 things I would look at here are some of the missions. So we've got the Inevitable Showdown extra mission here. So the little extra showdown missions are going to be, to get the special tickets, it's just beat the stage of the Seriously Serious Battle. For the Seriously Serious Battle, beat it within 4 turns, beat it with all types, and then beat it with 6 AGL types, so the type disadvantage fight that we love so much. Dokkan Day missions are here. They're just the standard Dokkan Day missions, so nothing really different there. These ones here are for you to be able to collect more of the Dokkan medals a little bit easier to help the Dokkan Awakening go a little bit faster. Right? These are basically just completing the Dokkan event under special conditions. 3 movie bosses, all types, with no support items, and then within 5 turns. So very simple missions, just kind of run through very quick as you're doing the Dokkan event. This one here is the clear stage 1 of the Surging Army of Steel. Okay, so this is the actual, like, the cooler challenge event here. This is where you get the wallpaper there at the very end. We did kind of already see those missions. It's just clear each stage. That's really it. There's nothing special about them. The all-out battles. So this one here is going to be just beat the stage on super difficulty, beat it on super 2 difficulty, and then beat on super 2 difficulty with 6 terrifying conquerors. So yeah, we'll actually look at the terrifying conquerors right now. Let's see what the teams look like. I mean, yeah, I don't like the way that they sort this on here. I think it's very odd. Let's look at the actual thing here. I want to see over here. This one. Yeah, I like the way this sorts it out a little bit better. So, I mean, Goma's there. You've got the baby possessed Saiyan duo. You got Frieza, Gogeta. Golden Frieza's there. Yeah, I mean, you've got a decent selection. You got Deborah, Yakon, Pui. Yeah, dude, those guys will be just fine. The manga Frieza's there. Lord Slug's there. Yeah, so this shouldn't be too difficult to beat it with that style of team. I think they'll be fine. I think they're going to build up Terrifying Conquerors throughout the celebration. So definitely looking forward to that. You know, with Cooler himself being a Terrifying Conquerors lead, Power Absorption lead, typically we see them building up these categories throughout the celebrations. So I'd like to see more Terrifying Conquerors. I'd like to see more Wicked Bloodline. I think those guys need the help a little bit more. So hopefully we get that. And then this one here is just to do the story event, the 10 billion Power Warriors. You go through that event. This is how you're going to get a bunch of the copies of these metal coolers, these free metal coolers, which they were very good. The only downside is that they already easy aid them. So I don't know if they're going to plan on doing super easy aid. I don't know if they're planning on doing alternate arts. I don't know if they're planning on doing something more with kind of these characters, which would be very good for Metal Coolers team, but I guess we'll see. You also get the support memory from here as well, so that will be very good. Proton did show that there are some of the panel missions here as well. A couple of these question mark stages. One of them is to clear stage 1 and stage 2 of the challenge event ID, which we don't know what the challenge event is, unless that's the actual like Metal Cooler event, probably. Clear the burst mode with 4,000 or higher points. So there will be a burst mode that does come up too as well, which didn't see it in the data download just yet. So yeah, a couple of these question mark missions here are kind of figured out already. Then we've got this one here. So this is how you get the Big Yeti Star chip. So basically just beating a bunch of Metal Coolers in defeat character's name who includes Metal Cooler in any stage. So go into the events, go into the Dragon Ball story, go into the Cooler Challenge event, any place that has a Metal Cooler enemy. And as long as you just defeat them, you'll get these chips, right? So you basically want to try to do all of these. And then I think there's another board here. Yep. So with more of these guys in there. So just try to defeat as many Metal Coolers as you can. You'll get a bunch of these chips here that you can then trade into the Baba Shop for some special items. And really, that's it. So I think that's it for the data download. That's all I can really find. If there's anything else that I'm missing, please let me know. If there's anything else you guys want me to go over a little bit more, let me know as well. We've got, again, these guys coming in about 15 and a half hours. So 1 a.m. Eastern, they will be available. Everything's pretty much kicking off for the next celebration. It's time to roll right back into all of it. And I think it's going to be very fun. I'm very much looking forward to these guys. I think they're going to be very cool to use. Again, very much hoping that they build a Terrifying Conquerors team up a little bit more. Maybe roll into TDC with maybe some more Terrifying Conquerors. We could Bloodline, playing Namek Saga. Who knows? We'll see. Depends on the Dokkan Frontier stuff and where we're at. But I guess we'll find out. Until then, these guys are dropping very soon. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the next celebration. she's ready for me to go. So we'll go ahead and sign off here. But if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, let me know what you guys think of the data download, the celebration coming up, the new characters, and if there's anything else you guys want me to cover a little bit more, drop it all down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.